The Finance Minister is exploring the potential sale of the government stake in telecommunications company Chorus in a bid to fill up the coffers. One industry insider estimates it could result in $1 billion cash injection at a time when the government is borrowing billions to keep the lights on. Political correspondent Zane Small reports.
Nicola Willis taking the heat today from Bloomberg's New Zealand Bureau Chief Matthew Brockett.
The economy is smaller than it was when you took office. That's a tough metric to confront for a government that claims to be a better economic manager than its predecessor. What do you think's gone wrong?
Well, I think that it will have gone right by next year, Matthew.
The Finance Minister hopes to achieve that by growing the economy and finding more savings. Her latest idea is to sell the government's stake in telecommunications company Chorus.
The New Zealand government helped fund the Chorus ultra-fast broadband fibre rollout through a series of debt and equity instruments that were always going to be repayable over the next 5 to 10 years by Chorus.
It's highly technical talk, but basically back in 2010, the government of the day started giving loans to Chorus to help it build the infrastructure for ultra-fast broadband. That finished in 2022, but the money hasn't been paid back yet. So the government of today is looking into whether it can sell that debt on to an investor to get some cash.
No shares will be traded here. It's effectively selling the debt that is owed to the government at the moment. The government taking that and saying, would some private investors like to own that debt and get a return for that? And in the meantime, we get some cash into the government coffers.
How much would you expect to get for that?
Well, look, I'm not going to make a market-sensitive prediction on that. I want to get as much as possible.
I think it's fair to say, ballpark, we're looking at about $1 billion that the government could get.
Cash that would be critical for the government after Treasury's update yesterday showed net debt was $182.2 billion, an increase of $6.7 billion since last year. The government is essentially borrowing to keep the lights on.
Do you still expect to be able to return the budget to surplus in 2028?
Yes, we do.
Treasury acknowledged that many of the government's key fiscal indicators are showing signs of improvement. The year-on-year growth in total expenses was the lowest it has been since 2021.
By delivering $43 billion of savings from less efficient parts of the Crown, we have been able to then release investment to education, to health, to other critical areas, and it will be the same in next year's budget.
Budget 2026 shaping up to be another no BS budget.